Today, working on the 2004 Hyundai Accent, doing some spark plugs and coils. Stay tuned. The reason we got the spark plugs and coil changes is because we have a misfire in cylinder 1, and as you see from the looks of it, we have a failed valve cover, which most likely means the spark plugs are covered in oil. Now, we are not doing that today, sadly, but we will replace the spark plugs and the coils for this customer and hopefully get rid of the misfire we have in cylinder number 1. So I've already taken off the cover that's right here. It's just held in by 3 bolts or screws. You just go ahead and take that off, and then it's pretty easy to access the spark plugs on this car. You just go ahead and grab and pull out the coil and trace that all the way back here to the pack, which would be this first one. Go ahead and remove that. That's the first one out. Now I believe this is a 14mm thin wall socket. Let's go ahead and, with a long extension, go ahead and show you guys how that looks. All right, so as you see, got something long like this with a thin 14mm spark plug socket. Just go ahead and insert, and when you get the latch on, you just go ahead and break it loose. And I need 2 hands for that, so I'll show you guys when we got the spark plug out. All right, got this first spark plug out. My mistake, it was actually a 16mm. The old one was Denso, however we have a NGK one here. Both pretty good brands, both recommended OEMs for this car. This was 16mm socket, so that's what you're gonna need to take out. As you see, this one was pretty much due for a change, and we have our brand new one ready to go. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply some anti-seize on here. I can't find my anti-seize right now to show you guys, but go ahead and apply some anti-seize around this just a little bit, just so it don't seize up when you want to take it out next time. And then you don't want to ever drop your spark plug in there like this. You just want to go ahead and use some sort of magnetic tool like this to guide it down there slowly so you don't press the bottom of this. So go ahead and do that, show you guys what that looks like. All right, so just grab your spark plug, and this is the anti-seize I'm using. Just go ahead and apply a tiny bit. Just, you don't have to really push it out, just use whatever's at the tip, just like that. That should be just enough so it doesn't seize up. And just like I said, make sure you grab a magnetic tool like this, something like this, and you just want to slowly guide that down. And using your finger, drop it out. Now, same way, using our 16mm, and drop this down there. Now, personally, I like to tighten first by hand, so you get it on straight. Just go start to spin, and make sure if it's stuck or not turning fully, don't try to push or use a drill. Please don't do that, because you're just going to strip the socket. Just take it back out and try it one more time. As you see, it should turn a good amount of while until it gets stiff enough to use the ratchet. See, now it's stiff enough. Go ahead and insert the ratchet, and I'm not gonna tighten too much because we obviously don't want to strip it, but there's always a perfect tight point for spark plugs. Focuses, but you guys can see that spark plugs back in. Now we're just gonna go ahead, and we got some new Duralast ignition wires, since these ones also seemed old and haven't been replaced at all. So we're gonna replace all 4 as well. Just go ahead and repeat the same process for all other 3. Make sure all 4 are tight, please. If you have to torque to spec, make sure you are torquing to spec. And please use some anti-seize. This is the one I am using, like I said, but you don't have to use exactly this. Whatever anti-seize you have works. Make sure you don't put too much as well. And yeah, did wipe down the surface. As you see, No more built up oil on top. Way cleaner than it was when customer first came in. We got the 4 new ignition wires in. There is specific ones these go to. Make sure you guys just don't put them in any random ones. Make sure you follow the pattern that's supposed to be followed, or just follow, take a picture of before and make sure you put them back in the exact same ones. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and put this cover. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up for the customer because it's a little dirty. And then it's just 1, 2, 3 bolts that look like that, and they go right here. 1, 2, 3. After this, we're gonna hop inside, clear the code for the customer, start it up, make sure it's running good, and yeah. All right, now that we're in here, we're gonna clear the code for the customer. As we see, we had the P0301 cylinder 1 misfire detected. We're gonna go ahead and just erase. Let that do his job. What that's gonna do is going to turn that check engine light off. So while the customer drives a couple 100 miles, maybe 100 or 2, it will pop up if there's any problem. Now, we just changed the ignition wires and all 4 spark plugs, so that shouldn't be the case. 0 codes remaining, so just gonna go ahead and remove our thing. Start it up. As we see, no check engine light, and the car is idling normal. It feels normal. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, took it on a test drive. Everything's running smooth. No shaking the engine. So, successful job. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, follow the Instagram. Until next time, peace.